Well, yesterday marked the first official day in office for Des Moines Mayor Connie Boesen. Local 5's Connor O'Neill caught up with the new head of Iowa's capital city to discuss her first week on the job.
You know, obviously you were elected as the Iowa capital city's mayor back in November. What was life like for you, kind of waiting until your first official day yesterday?
It really didn't stop. Campaign was over, but then the real work started on getting to meet people and getting to understand more needs and priorities, and a lot of people are calling to set up appointments and wanting to meet with me. So it was a pretty busy time.
Tell me about some of the priorities that you have, not just maybe for this first week after being sworn in, but for the first couple weeks as mayor.
Why I ran to begin with was economic development, creating and revitalizing our neighborhoods. And within these neighborhoods are hubs for business, and really saying we're open for business and get businesses downtown again.
We've talked previously, you've talked about wanting to speed up the process of represented buildings and areas in the city. How can you kind of speed that up and flourish some of those areas?
Process of opening a small business, it's daunting sometimes, the permit process and getting through the whole system, and we are in the process of hiring somebody. So I say I maybe have my first win.
You're a huge advocate for keeping money within public schools. How can you kind of do that as mayor of the city when there's a lot going on at the statewide level?
We're going to have meetings with the superintendent and work closely with them on their needs and say how we can collaborate, because I believe public schools or neighborhood schools are critical to successful neighborhoods.
And when she was elected mayor, Boesen had to vacate her at-large city council seat, so there is an opening there. What's the process on that, Connor?
Yeah, so Mayor Boesen, she told me that there's no set-in-stone solution as of right now, but she said she's in favor of an election as the solution to fill that seat. But first, the city council would have to discuss next steps, not in Monday's city council meeting, but the ones afterward.
Interesting process to follow. All right, Connor, thank you very much.